Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Danielle with Damn Fancy Creations, and today I'm going to show you guys a trick that I use to get my rims and bottoms super smooth with a Dremel and a flap wheel attachment. Alright, so I have 3 cups that I'm going to do. We're going to do the top rim and the bottom rim. This is the Dremel I have with a flap wheel attachment that has been used for a little while, which I like. I like that it has the indention in it. This Dremel I just picked up at Lowe's for about 50 bucks. This is what a newer flap wheel looks like without an indention. I use the 120 or 80 grit. Either one will be fine. So with your cup, when you're doing the top rims, you're going to put it right in that indention. So I just kind of place the cup between the indention and turn it on. And kind of let the tool propel itself around the tumbler. And just putting, a decent amount of pressure. This will take off about 1 to 2 millimeters of glitter and epoxy, and it will expose the stainless just a little bit. So then when you put your final layers of epoxy, it will attach to that stainless rim, and you can ensure that everything you put on your cup will be 100% sealed in. So see how smooth that top is? You can kind of see the slight stainless showing at the very, very top. And I check it a couple times just to make sure that all the paint is off of there. And definitely do this outside. You don't want to do this inside anywhere because it does create a lot of dust. I do recommend wearing safety goggles and a mask. Now this one I used chunky glitter so you guys can see how rough it is to start and then how smooth it will end up. And it really only takes maybe 10 to 15 seconds to do this. It's much easier than trying to use a sanding block or sandpaper to get that smooth finish. Some of you guys have voiced to me that you're worried about the top being uneven when you use a flap wheel, but it really is the same all the way around the cup because the flap wheel is going to be it's going to hit the cup the same spot all the way around. So the stainless exposed will be the same all the way around the cup. So this one is a 24-ounce tapered. It is a little thicker than some of the other cups, but the Dremel works the same way. You may have to adjust how you hold the Dremel when you do thicker or thinner rims, but it will still work for all of them. So just hold it all the way around the cup. Make sure you get all the paint, glitter, and epoxy off of there. And you guys can see just a little bit of the stainless is showing. So now we're going to do the bottoms and we're going to switch the flap wheel. So I like to use a newer one or one without a divot when I do the bottoms of my cups. That way you get a smoother movement. So I feel the bottoms. This one isn't too bumpy, so I'll just take care of that with some sandpaper. But for chunky glitter, the flap wheel is really, really good to use because it takes care of any bumps or sharp glitter pieces really quickly. And I just kind of hold it on the bottom and go around the cup with quick movements. You don't want to hold it in one spot for too long because then you can sand too much epoxy off, too much glitter, and then you have to go try to fix those spots. So you're just doing quick movements around the cup with just a little bit of pressure. And I kind of feel as I go. And see how smooth it makes it? It only takes about, 15, 20 seconds to get it really, really smooth. Another tip is I like to set my cups down on a flat surface, like I have that wooden bench right beside me. So I'll set it down to make sure that the bottom is even. And if it's not even, if it's a little bit wobbly, then I can go ahead and take care of that right then with the flap wheel and sand off any bumps or uneven spots that may be on the bottom of the tumbler. So we're going to do the last one. And y'all can see I'm not putting a whole lot of pressure when I do the bottom of my cup because I want to be really careful about not taking too much off. You can always go back over a second or third time if you need to, if it's still a little bumpy, but it's harder to repair it if you take it all the way down to the stainless, which I have done on occasion. But it is very smooth. That is how simple it is. If you enjoyed this video, hit subscribe and let me know if you have any questions.